Aloha all, and welcome back to Let's Play Sly 2 Band of Thieves. I'm Paper Mario Guy, and in this episode we're going to be taking the reins as Sly to complete the next two missions in Episode 7, Thermal Ride, not Terminal, and Lighthouse Break-In. And I don't know about you, but I think the Lighthouse Break-In sounds a little bit more exciting and just a tad bit more fun, so we're going to go break into a lighthouse. Seems like a swell idea. And I never mentioned this, or I never pointed this out, but I never have been able to tell about, like, what time this is. I'm guessing this is, like, early morning. That would be my best guess, you know, that's the time of day that we're in. But, I mean, it's, like, not, like, super dark, and I don't know. I've just never been able to tell. Like, I guess those are the northern lights or whatever. I don't know.
Collecting the northern lights. We need to shut it down, or the silo battery will continue to fill with energy, making it impossible for us to stow away inside.
So, you want me to go in there and bust the thing up? Sounds like work for Murray.
Actually, this job will require all three of our skills. The front door is locked, and you're the only one capable of climbing up to the hatch on top. Once inside, sneak down to the ground floor and let us in. We'll help you finish the job.
Alright, see you on the ground floor.
Something you'll notice, if you haven't noticed already, about Sly 2 is that towards the end of the game, there seems to be a lot of missions where you're not only just you're not just completing the mission as one or two people, you know, as just one person. You'll either be completing it as two or three people. So, you know, this one is going to have all three of them. You know, we saw earlier that there was one with, you know, it was technically a Murray mission, you know, the RC mission, but then it wound up being, you know, that Sly was in there too. So, you know, everybody gets their lick of the action late in the game, and that's just swell. I like when that happens. But whatever, it's not a big deal. So, something that I was thinking about is I don't necessarily see any conceivable way that Arpeggio could be such a big threat to Rajan, considering he only has a blimp and the clockwork brain.
Nice climbing, Sly. You've made it up to the hatch.
Alright, well, I want to pickpocket this guy first. Yeah, but if you listen to Jean Bison when he talks about, you know, certain things in regarding, like, to Arpeggio, you know, he seems like he's scared of him, and he mentions his clockwork brain being, like, one of the only reasons why he, like, listens to him. But what could I mean, how scary could the clockwork brain and a blimp be, you know? I don't know. Just something that strikes me as odd. Alright, so now we have to just go to the bottom of the lighthouse. We're gonna have a lot of these gruff geese to deal with, but they're definitely not to worry about. They're really easy. Although none of them seem to have anything to pickpocket, which is very disappointing, but it's whatever. Hey, this guy does. Speak of the devil. I thought that was going to be a large nugget at first. Yeah, something I figured I'd point out is, you know, for those of you playing the game, Jean Bison is a lot more vocal than the other members of the Claw Gang seem to be. Or at least that's just how I notice it. And especially if you listen to his little blabbering in the headquarters, you'll notice that he actually makes references to the other Claw Gang members, more so than the other ones do. I don't know if he just has more of an interest in them or what his deal is with that, but he definitely... Oh, ho, ho, that's instant death. How about that? That's fantastic. And now we're all the way at the top again. I mean, I pretty much assumed that that's what was going to happen, but I wasn't 100% sure, so that's why I wasn't, you know. Alright, well, that's a way to... Oh, but then he just sees me, so it doesn't matter. That was... I did not think that one through. I just saw, ooh, I can break this a little bit, but no. And did anybody else see that gruff geese just get, like, locked in the wall and freak the hell out? Alright. Alright, so we got quite a bit of a scuffle there, but honestly, it wasn't too bad considering they all dropped enough health to replace all of it, so I'm not going to complain. I do got to figure out what I'm doing for this one, though. Oh, okay. Alright, I'm just gonna take the hit and then go. Enough using of my brain. I have no interest in actually figuring out what I actually have to do. Alrighty, so now I believe we are on the ground floor, and we can open the hatch. I said we can open the hatch. Oh, we just have to...
Thanks, pal. Just let me at that Northern Light attractor. It'll be slag in minutes.
Not quite that simple, Murray. I'll reverse the energy flow from the control computer while you lift the main circuit breaker. That should give Sly a short window of opportunity to climb up the power lines and overload the system from the top.
Up, down, up, down. They should put an elevator in this place.
That would make things too easy, Sly. You don't understand. Do you not get it? Alright, so... Oh, flip the switch at the top before it's too late. So now it's an upwards climb. And they're all facing the opposite direction for some reason. Seems a little odd. But I guess they're trying to goad you into moving fast. You know, by... I don't know. Actually. Alrighty.
Get climbing, Sly. We can't keep this thing reversed forever.
Yeah, this is heavier than it looks.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good, I said. Alright, so we have to do some hopping from side to side. To the ones that aren't being lit up. So you gotta pay attention. And just keep going from there. Alright, this isn't too bad. But you might want to slow down a little bit just to make sure that you're not, you know, doing anything too irrational. And watch for your health like I have to, because I'm an idiot and got hit way more than I should have. Waiting for one of these guys to drop some health, but neither of them are. And they're... Okay, there we go. And neither of them were dying either. That was very tense. Alright, there we go. Oh. Well, that's lame. I thought we were going to have to do, like, a... I mean, actually, I'm not necessarily going to complain too much. But I definitely thought that we were going to have to use Bentley to do some hacking or, you know, maybe a little Murray side, you know, fast tapping segment or something. I didn't know that it was literally just that, but whatever. Okay. So, we're actually going to take a different approach to this. And we're going to get all the way... Oh, no!
Bison in the lumberjack games, we'll need to enlist the help of the giant Canadian eagles. Their nest is out on that iceberg. Steal one of the eggs, and then bring it safely back to the safe house. We'll use it to direct the eagles' protective instincts against Bison.
Sure, sounds easy enough. Except for the part where I have to swim a half a mile through freezing water.
Why swim when you can paraglide? With the oil mains all destroyed, the pent-up combustible materials have just caught fire.
I see. The updraft created by the flames should give me some extra altitude.
Just make sure to stay out of the fire. Get too close and old Grizzleface will be eating barbecued raccoon for dinner.
That's a charming image, Bentley.
Alright, well, I didn't actually realize that the next mission was going to be right there, but I guess it's not a big deal. We can just come back and get that, piece of fine art later. You know, we have a bunch of other ones to get anyway. So, this is, I don't know. We've seen this kind of mission before, you know, when we did the, whole air balloon thing in the last episode. So, I mean, I guess this is... But, I don't know, this is kind of different. This is kind of new. But this isn't necessarily, like, a new concept. Like, you know, I'm pretty sure that there's stuff like this in Assassin's Creed and, you know... I mean, it's still cool, it's still fun, but just definitely not, like, the most unique idea in the world. But it is actually kind of cool to, you know, go over this whole area. You know, you really get to see how big or how small it is, you know, whichever one you think. And I'm assuming that this is the last one. I don't know which one this one is, though. I feel like we just went through 5. And I only remember destroying 4, so unless my math's off or something. Whatever.
Watch out for those eagles, they don't look friendly.
Okay, that's cool. Now, if I have to go all the way to the start, I'm going to be pissed, because I know that this is going to be... Oh, you piece of shit. Okay, I'm just going to cut back, because that takes way too long. So I'll cut to when we get to that eagle section again.
Watch out for those eagles, they don't look friendly.
Okay, so we finally made it over to this eagle nest area after another unsuccessful attempt. And that was not actually so bad. You just had to move to the right or the left, and I did not do that.
Excellent job. If you could get that eagle egg back to the safe house, we'll be all set for the lumberjack games.
See, what? Okay, so I have a little beef. Let me try this. Okay, what the hell? That is so stupid. So in my second attempt, you know, to do this, because I screwed up and then I was gonna cut back and then I messed up again. I landed onto this platform right here because I was just like, oh, okay, I'm in the clear because I can just get on top of here and then paraglide over. But when I landed on that particular thing, it was like, lol, no, you know, you have to get all the way to the eagle's nest, you know, riding the thermals, and I was baffled because I was just like, I know I can do it the other way. So I had to test that out real quick because that's, I don't know, to me that's just dumb because I did this successfully, my second try, but it didn't go. So whatever. That's dumb. But what are you gonna do? Oh, okay, we're just gonna fall. That's what we'll do. Thankfully, there's a trampoline right here, though.
Great work, Sly. The lumberjack games are upon us. Now, despite Murray's study of the log chopping guide, none of us are skilled enough to beat Jean Bison at his own game. So, though it pains me to say it, we'll have to cheat. Murray, you'll participate in the power log chopping competition. Get us a good score, and then let Bison up for his turn. While he's chopping, I'll sneak the eagle egg into his trousers, and the protective parents should disturb his axe swings. Sly, given your ascension skills, I've signed you up for the ice wall climb. We'll keep Bison from beating your score by pulling him off the wall with some nearby grappling lines. And finally, I'll represent our team in the log rolling competition. With my knowledge of rotational mechanics, we're sure to get a stupendous score. Sly will be in charge of greasing Bason's logs, so he has no chance of beating it. If you guys are ready, I say we head out and show these meathead lumberjacks what we're made of.
Fuck you, Bentley. Didn't you know? Me? I was once a lumberjack. God damn it, Bentley. God damn it.